Hello, everybody. Number one, thank you for joining me this morning for this important safety stand down. As you may or may not know, we've kind of got a problem going on safety wise, and we wanted to stop, sit back, and talk about it for a few minutes. In the last year, we've really had too many incidents that have caused injuries, damages, and losses. And I want to give you some recent numbers, especially. We've had two recent recordables. We had two broken elbows on the same fall. We also had stitches from a cut, and those were all within the last 3 weeks. We've had four total recordables in 2024, which is more than we had in all of 2023. We've also had 13 non-recordables and 5 in the last month. We've also had 3 vehicle accidents in the last 2 weeks, and we had a $400 speeding ticket in a cone zone. These kind of things really concern us when we have them, and when they start happening this frequently, we get concerned about this because not only these incidents cannot happen because it puts you, our clients, and our reputation at risk. And we want to try and take some quick action to help prevent further accidents and incidents and help improve our safety performance. And that's why we're here today. Before we talk about what we need to do, let's kind of talk about why these are happening and what they mean for us. The root causes of these incidents are varied. There's no one thing going on. There's no all of them are cut hands or eyes or safety glasses or stuff. They're all just a lot of different things, but they all point to one thing, and that's kind of a lack of attention, awareness, and kind of compliance to what our safety policies and procedures are. Some of the factors that have contributed to these is not wearing your PPE quite correctly, such as gloves, goggles, and hard hats, failing to watch what kind of tools you're using and how you're using them, as far as making sure they're not breaking or hard breaking on you, failure to communicate coordinate with others on the work site, obviously failure to obey traffic laws and signs while driving company vehicles. We also want you to make sure you're reporting and correcting hazards if we have near misses. We want to know about the near misses. So if we see the same type of thing, we can get that going. And some of it's just a lack of awareness of what's around you. But these are just some of the examples of what kind of things we've seen in the team. And we want to talk about, what's that mean? They're severe and some are far reaching. Obviously physical pain and harm to each of you is the last thing we want to happen. We tell you when we hire in, we want you to go home the same way we came in. We've had too many people not doing that. We've also had property damage in the vehicles and losses to our company and clients that see a wrecked vehicle on the road or driving too fast down the road. We get those phone calls as well about people driving too fast or recklessly driving. And you're in a billboard, so we need to pay attention to that. There's obviously financial costs from medical bills to repairs to fines and potential lawsuits if we've caused an accident. Obviously some of these are non-compliance with OSHA standards. And also, we work with a lot of clients that, expect us to be at the highest safety standards there are. And that's our reputation that's on the line when we do that, and our credibility with our clients and our partners. It also reduces productivity when there's an accident or something happens on a job site. It stops your work, but it also stops those around you who are trying to take care of you and help make sure we're okay, get some rework done and some downtime. And then, of course, a higher EMR and the cost of insurance. We just recently hit 0.54 effective 8/1 of our EMR being 0.54, the lowest the company has ever seen because of past performance. But obviously, past performance does not mean we're going to stay safe moving forward. And unfortunately, that's what's got us worried is we want to make sure that we're maintaining that low EMR, because if we have a low EMR, it means you're going home safely each and every day. So we want to try and take some immediate action and try to help us get our safety culture where it is, and let's reduce these accidents, near misses as well. So what do we need to do? We obviously need to make safety a top priority and our core value. It is one of the values that's on our core values that we see through each and every day that we keep each day with a start. We want to change our mindset. We need to follow our safety policies and procedures. We need to work as a team and support each other. We want you to review and reinforce what our policies are and procedures and what we need to do to make sure, depending on what we're using and what type of tool we're using. And that's by everyone, not just supervisors, but everyone all the way down to the first day helper. If we need extra safety training or education, let us know. We want to make sure we're getting that to you, whether it's on how to use PPE, how to use a certain tool. Obviously, driving safety, we hope we shouldn't have to give that, but obviously we do have those concerns. We need to make sure we're doing safety inspections and audits on our job sites, checking out our tools and equipment, making sure they're up to speed on what we need, and making sure you have the right tools on the job site. We need to have a mindset of zero tolerance for safety violations and hold people accountable. And sometimes that accountability is just saying, hey, put your gloves on, put your hard hat on, put your safety glasses on. Doing those things every day, if we're paying attention, is what we're supposed to do. And we want to encourage a safe work behavior and recognize those safety achievements and successes, which we try to do all the time. If we take these actions and we ensure our performance to prevent future accidents, we will do that. We're committed to making sure you have a safe and healthy work environment. We give you the tools, and we want to make sure we're giving you tools. If you don't think you have the right tool for safety, I want to know. Trust me, your foreman, superintendents, Pat and Ken and safety are going to make sure you have the tools to make sure you're doing it. But sometimes we take the shortcut and use the tool that's not there because it's not in front of you. Stop, go get the right tool, and make sure you're doing something safe. We've also found some of the things. I was in a meeting yesterday at IU Health. They've had the same kind of things going on that job site. One of them was us, but they've had another rash of things. And part of that they've noticed seems to be also there's a lot of urgency on projects as we've struggled to get manpower in some places. We are, some of you guys are working faster and sometimes just trying to get stuff done. And that lack of awareness of what's around you. We've had some safety trips that have just been on a curb. It's stuff that it's hard to, how do you tell somebody to pay attention when they're walking? But that is what's going on. And taking that extra 2 seconds to slow down, pay attention to what you're doing, put your phone in your pocket, add the right tool, make sure you're doing the right thing. We're going to be safe, and we're going to keep that EMR where it should be. And we're going to make sure each of you goes home safe. In conclusion, I want to thank you for your attention and participation in this safety stand down. We have almost 700 people working each and every day, and that's a lot of hours work. And, you think, 13 non-recordables, 4 recordables isn't very many in the scheme of things, but it's a lot. 1 is a lot. We don't want anybody to go home hurt. So, we got some work to do. We can do it together. We can make sure safety is a top priority and a core value to you. We want to make safety a habit, a way of life, whether you're here or whether you're at home. We make safety our competitive advantage and our pride. When people see our EMR of 0.54, they want to work with Electric Plus because we are a safe contractor. We value each and every one of you. But anyway, I want to close it out for today. Thank each of you for coming, and understand, think about you each and every day. Your mindset that you're going to go home safe each and every day to your family is of what's utmost important. And if we keep that in mind, why we're here and why we're safe, we will do it. Thanks, everybody. Have a great day. Be safe out there.